Hello Space Engineers, welcome back to Hephaestus Prime, Wellington 6012 here. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are all good. Yes, well, welcome back. A little bit of a while ago, well, feels like a while ago, it's only been about a week since I was here on Hephaestus Prime, just been busy with a few other projects. However, before I did take a little bit of a break from Hephaestus Prime, I did do some bits and pieces on here, just get the toolbar right. So, yes, the Aether resupply vessel. I did some work on this with the timers and whatnot, so that, yeah, it's a bit more automated now. And what else did I do? Oh, I put some gyroscopes on. Now, I can't remember where I put them, but they're in there somewhere. So now when the boosters disconnect, they do actually sort of veer away a bit, and that way they land a bit further apart, so it's all good. I did try and get an autopilot up to the station and dock at the station, but it's just not really working for me. I have had some test flights, but yeah, so we will head off up to the Sirius orbital platform today. Not right now though, just want to do some stuff down here. But yeah, that's all. Oh, and I put on some more thrusters up the top. So yeah, that's all good. And for some reason, when this boosters disconnect, the beacons don't work. I don't know what's wrong with them. I've replaced them. They say they're on and they say they're transmitting, but they're not transmitting. So a little bit of a bug there, I think. Let's go inside. We will come back out. I just want to get some things underway here, and then we can sort of leave them to do their thing for a while. And we'll take that opportunity just to sneak up to the orbital platform. But just to start with, need to get some bits for a small cargo container. Now, the main focus of today, bear with me, big reveal. Well, little reveal. Just call the old elevator car down. So I have made a little bit of a start today, sort of just some prep work really. And there we go. And here comes the reveal, here comes the reveal. This is what we're doing today, the hospital level. So I have actually put in a floor with a connector. It was actually quite easy to do, to just add another floor, so that worked out quite well. So there it is there. And here we are, hospital level. So I'll have to do some stuff around here to block all that off, like upstairs. Now, quite conveniently, on the other side of the stone wall, you can just see it poking through, there is a conveyor system. So we'll just quickly pop this in here. Right, now I've got access. So what I'm going to do is I think... So if I go out that way, I'm going to end up out in the open in this sort of valley. I don't really want to go that way because there's all pipes and stuff underneath the main floor, which that's the main floor up there. We'll go and have a look in a second. So I'm going to head out this way. So what I want to do is set up a bit of a drilling machine and just let that do its thing, and then we can go up to the orbital platform while it's doing that. Now I have put these stairs in. You can see I've got the sort of incomplete walls. I'm just not sure whether I'm going to stick with stone or whether I'm going to put in some steel walls. But that's the conveyor system back there. Just looking at these grates, they're not the right colour. I want them to be that colour. That's done the other things. Alright, I'll come back to that later. So yeah, here we are up on the main deck. So that's where we are in relation to everything else. Now you see that I have actually got stairs that come down here, down here, down here. And looks like I've created a bit of room to go down another level. That's what I'm intending to do, is that I'm going to put the command center down on another level below. So not today, but that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let us move on to our job for today. So I think I'll start off with the entrance, because that's a known quantity. All the floors are going to be pretty much the same. So that's with a couple of plant boxes and the metal grid behind it. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just put down these floor panels, and then we'll put in the elevator doors, because that's a known entity really. They're, as I say, they're all the same. So from that I can really judge what else is going to go in this space. Alrighty, so I did get a little bit sidetracked there, but we'll just grab the components for this wall. So I was carving out a bit more space in here now that I've got the floor down as a bit of a guide. Just get the right one there, and inventory full, not enough room for lights. Oh. So yeah, what I think I might do is I'm going to just continue to work through this. Because, yeah, I mean, this is very similar to some of my other builds where it's just the carving out takes quite a bit of time, because I use the drill not on destroy, just on mine, and yeah, so it takes a bit of time to tidy up, but I get sort of better edge there. So yeah, I'm not going to waste all my time on showing you stuff that you've sort of already seen. So what we might do is just rush through this sort of entrance way, and yeah, and then I'll have a bit more of an idea of how it's all going to go, because I'm not 100% sure. Cool. And yeah, then by the time morning comes, we might be ready just to shoot up into space as well, while maybe there's a drill happening here. Alright, just getting a little bit of a charge. Had a slight change of plan that I didn't do the montage thing. I'll tell you why in a minute. Just while we're here, I can't remember if you've seen this before or not, but I put in this contract station. So yeah, just so I can keep an eye on what I've actually got outstanding. So I'm just contemplating whether I actually head over and cash these in, because I do need to get some more uranium for the Sirius orbital platform, because I have had a look up there, and yeah, it's just chewed through what I left there last time. But back to this section, we'll head up there soon. So basically, I didn't do the montagey thing because all I've been doing is digging holes and placing blocks. So yeah, except putting this door in, and it's also got a sensor as well. So this is exactly the same layout as the armory. So the two windows there in the same block. So it's the same width as the armory, or might be a little bit wider there. But yeah, anyway. So this is what I've done in here, and up here, so there's the sensor for the door, and I just need to put in the last of these conveyor ports. So I will put a vent in here, and that way it'll keep it nice and toasty warm, keep all the patients, which is me when I get shot. Yeah, or not that I'm intending to get shot, but you know, so we'll just put that in. So eventually when I make this airtight, we should be all pretty good. Now, I don't know how far back I'm going to go. It all depends on sort of what I put in here. The other thing that I'm contemplating is whether actually when you come in, you go down a ramp, and so there'll be two floors split level. So just having a bit of a think about that. Over here though, so I've broken through the wall, and here's my sort of rabbit warren of pipes that goes everywhere underneath. Hence, now you know why I didn't want to sort of go out this way with the medical bay, because it's just, yeah, it's like Swiss cheese in here. Interesting thing, I'll just show you this while I'm here. I was doing this before, so this is the other side of the grills for the stairs, and I moved this, and the whole upstairs is only connected via this conveyor system. I just find that crazy that I actually connected it up any other way. Yeah, so pretty interesting. That's the wrong colour. So anyway, what we'll do is just going to move these and then put in a wall here. Let's get rid of all of that.
Inventory full.
Yep. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just move this down this way a little bit, and Bear with me. And then we'll head up to the Sirius orbital platform. So as I said, I have sort of been up there with testing, and the safe zone has already run out of power. So it just absolutely chewed through the uranium. I didn't think those reactors chewed through it that quick. I'm just wondering whether there's a bug or something, because I did give them quite a bit of what am I called on? I did give them quite a bit of uranium, so I'm not sure what the story is there. So I'm just going to have to turn off the actual reactors and safe zone for the time being, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to have to come up with another plan, which I am contemplating having some sort of droney type things. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, some sentries. I have to have a bit of a think about that. But anyway, let's just get back onto this. So, what I'm doing, once I find which rule, is just going to extend this wall. So this pretty much makes up, so I'll extend that wall across there. I'm going to put in a grill here, and yeah, so I'll do that now. Stand by. Okay, so there we go. That's all done now. Obviously this is just temporary, but there will be another grill like this one, so we can sort of see what's going on in there. So that's cool. Right, we will head off to... Need a button here to call the thing, but just fly for now. Yeah, we'll head off up to the Sirius orbital platform, shall we? And there you go. Just need to grab some uranium for those reactors. So grab something here. I'll take up to 100 for each. Not that I'm going to use it, so I don't think I'll be turning on that thing again. The safe zone. We already got the flyer up here. Orbiter, I should say. So I've put some ingots, some iron ingots, silicon wafers, and some nickel ingots into the Aether. So we'll send that up in a minute. Just disconnect this. So I'll head up in this, and yeah,
No fuel.
we'll see you up on the platform. Okay, made it safe and sound up here, so we'll head inside and power the station up, because it's all quiet at the moment. Right, there we go. Alright, now, first things first, I will head upstairs, and not that I need to head up here, I can sit down anywhere, but I'll head up here, and we will jump into the control panels and go into the Aether orbital thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this, and then I will go into spectator cam. What's that noise? Launch, timer launch. So we'll just bump that up a little bit. Right. Alright, so there we go, we're away. So I'll just stick with this until the actual boosters drop off, and then we'll just let it do its thing. Now, the gyros, I talked to you about those earlier, so they are turned off at the moment. They are set to, oh, I can't remember, like 25% power or something, off in one direction, so when they go on, it sort of forces them to head off in the other direction from the main unit, which looks quite cool. So, waiting. Right, we'll skip to where it breaks off. And there we go. That worked real well. So they'll just drop off down, and I put about 100 canvases in the connector, so I won't run out of parachutes. Right, back to the Sirius. So we'll just let that do its thing for a while, and it will just turn up on the doorstep, as they haven't quite got it quite docking. As I say, I was having issues with that, but something is banging in here. Right, so have I done anything else here? I don't think I've really done anything else in here. Did you? Yeah, you've seen those signs before because they were spelt wrong. That's right. Yes. Okay. Go downstairs. Because we need to get rid of all that stuff. That's right. Did its job. There. Yes, so our safe zone just tries kicking in. So zone ship's 15, so 1 an hour. Yeah, I think that's about right. We'll turn it off because it just keeps trying to get itself back into working. So the inventory for the reactors. Oh, okay, there's some in there. Okay. How are batteries doing? Batteries. B for battery. Okay. They are pretty much charged. But still 80 uraniums, because there was 100 in each of those. That's quite a bit. Oh yeah, they are going through them at a fair pace. Okay, have to have a bit of a think on that one. Turn those off for now though. The solar panels will do the trick. So what I'm thinking is that need to check my oxygen. Yeah, that's all good. What I'm thinking is that I'll have some remote sort of drones out on the edge, and yeah. Okay, well, it's out there somewhere, so hopefully it turns up. Now that solar panel is what's making that banging noise. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's been annoying me the whole time I've been up here. So we'll just see if we can fix that. If we lock that, it's helped. And we'll turn it off, and we'll share the emission tension. Oh, I think that solved that. Oh, there we go. There's the aether. That noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's banging in the background. I can hear it through my headphones. As it does a bit of a handbrake turn there. Alright. So the actual point, the GPS location where the autopilot goes to is a little bit out of the way. So, whoops. Okay. Lock it first and then turn it off. Yeah, so that GPS location is a little bit out of the way so that if it comes straight up, it doesn't overshoot and crash into the Sirius. A little bit too far. Right. So, lock that, inertia tension, and turn it off. So, hopefully that will reduce the banging noise. Right, where is it? There it is. So, yeah. Now, originally, I did have another autopilot that kicked in when it got to that point. But, yeah, it just didn't really work. I do have struggle with autopilots docking in space. It just seems to be a little bit of trouble in the anti-gravity stuff. So, we will not worry about that. Right, just grab a seat. And jump into the remote access. There we go. And that one there, I think. Even though it says spare, I think I've got that loaded up. Alright, so just manually fly it in the last little bits. So of course, I'm just sitting in the chair up in Sirius, but I could just as easily be sitting anywhere else in any of my bases, because they're all connected via antenna. And quite conveniently, this is bang on, or just under, 50 kilometers away from... Oh, just missed. Come on, get lined up. Yeah, it's just 47 k's away from Hephaestus Prime, from the Alpine Communications Hub, so even though I've got that laser antenna, I don't actually need to use it. Although it would be cheaper power-wise, I think. Right, we're all locked, so we'll just transfer the stuff over. And yeah, that's right, I called everything resupply before I named it the Aether. So that will come in useful, no doubt. And I'll just chuck some of those in. So that's all that. So I've just got a timer here that engages the auto return. So there's another remote on there. So which one is it? It's one of these ones. That one. So what that does is unlock everything, turn all the right things on, and enables the autopilot, which is actually facing backwards, so that it just backs away from the station basically. And we'll just go out and make sure it's on its way, because it has been. Yeah, see, it's... Now I figured out that this was actually to do with the collision or the precision thing. So if I just go into there, yeah, the collision avoidance. So if I turn that on, it's gone. Yeah, I don't know why. It doesn't matter whether it's on or off. It's just changing it that seems to make the difference. Anywho, what we will do now is just power down the Sirius, and we'll head back down to Hephaestus Prime and get on with our hospital build. So just put that in power save mode. Wrong button. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Haven't got gravity anymore. Right. And away we go. So we'll see you back down in Fort Rutherford, and yeah, we'll finish off this hospital. Okie pokey, welcome back. So back safe and sound from up in space, and yeah, I have actually been doing a few things off camera for a little while. Was troubleshooting this lift. I've got the door automatically opening, hopefully. Maybe. Yes, never doubted it. There was some issues with the connector just not quite connecting up and not completing the cycle, but that's all good now. So I put that grill in, I've moved this cargo container in here since we are working in here now. So plan for the next little while is to finish off this hospital room. Now I did consider whether I was going to have a ramp sort of down and have it multi-level, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fill that up. So I don't really know what I want to put in here, so I'm just going to sort of wing it, which is why I'll do the sped up thingy, because then, yeah, you won't see me just staring at walls for a while. But first thing is I will need to put in a med bay. I think that's what you call them. Stand by. Medical room. So I'll put one of those in the corner over here, so I've got ready access to it. And yeah, I've sort of got a few ideas of what I want to do, but I'm just going to have to see how it all works and flows. So while I just figure out where this is going to go, without further ado, we will go through and do the sped up thing. Stand by. Alrighty, so just queuing up a few more things. I have been eating the components. So, in fact, I've got only like nearly 400,000 kilos of iron, which I was up over 1 million for a while there, and I have been drilling out stuff as well. So that's interesting. I've been absolutely, yeah, as I say, eating it. I did some work with some graphics, and I've finally updated this to add in the oxygen tanks. I actually did the graphic quite a while ago, but I just didn't quite put it into the textures folder for a while. But that's looking quite sort of comprehensive now. This system, it's changed quite a bit from that very first picture that I did. Yeah. Anywho, let us head upstairs and we'll have a quick look around the medical centre before we sort of wind up for the day. So one of the things that I have actually done as well, just off camera, is just got this working a bit better, this elevator. What I've done is for each of the floors, now I've got 2 GPS locations. They're both in the same spot. And yeah, so it just sort of, one gets it there and then it tries to get to the second one. So if it overshoots on the first, it'll come back, and it just seems to be a lot more reliable now. So that is good news. Right, here we are. So in the laboratory and medical centre. So those are the new department signs that I've put up. So just before we go in there, yeah, this is, I think you've seen all this before. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of extra detail, like, you know, these grills in here, just to see some of the pipe work, and just another coffee machine. Now, I did this a while ago, but I can't remember if I talked about it. I was wondering whether I was going to keep this lined. I think keeping it unlined and just having the supports is the way to go. I'm quite happy with how that looks, and I've kind of replicated that in here. So if we go in, automatic doors, woohoo. So I'll show you in a minute what I mean about replicating it. So here we are at the medical station, and just give myself a little bit of a top up, and we've got the hydrogen. We're all piped in, so that is good. A few scanner beds, and yeah, they're sort of back to back, so whether it's one that goes through, leave that to your own imagination. Some signs and things, that's all good. Laboratory, that's not the laboratory though, that's just a lab desk. So I've got these rooms in here. There are 3 identical ones, so they're all the same. We'll go into this one down here, right? And just a real simple toilet, and that's that panel that I was talking about, just the stone panel in each one. Recovery bed, a little bit of a desk, so nothing too major, just a recovery room, nice little private medical suite. And yep, there's another one of those panels. We go in here, we've got our laboratory. So yeah, just sort of stuff. I've just filled this up with bits and pieces. Got our sort of laboratory kitchen or whatever, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's that really. So I think we'll call that a day, and stand by. I'll just get my sign up. There we go. So let me get in position, and with that, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you did enjoy today. I certainly did enjoy putting this lab together. It was yeah, good bit of fun, and really happy, really happy with how it's come out. It's a real asset to the base. So yeah, hope to see you again next time. Stay safe out there everybody. Have a good one.